got fun and games, we got everything you want, just call out our names. Whatever you may need will make your dreams come true. In the Fan Zone, the adventure awaits for you. Step into the magic, feel the energy. Open up your mind, set your spirit free. Welcome to the Fan Zone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Fan Zone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Fan Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Fan Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Fan Zone, where dreams are shown. Welcome to the Fan Zone, where the music plays, dancing in the moonlight, enjoying sunny days. In this world of wonder, anything is possible. Come along and join us, let's make it unforgettable. All your hopes and fears, they will disappear. Feel the love and joy, let it all be clear. Welcome to the Fan Zone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Fan Zone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Fan Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Fan Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Fan Zone, where dreams are shown. Where dreams are shown. Welcome to the Fan Zone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Fan Zone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Fan Zone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Fan Zone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Fan Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Fan Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Fan Zone, where dreams are shown. Oh, yeah, where dreams are shown.
Keita said she would join us in an hour.
I think that meant 6:30, and that's if I can get her back up
All right, everybody. We are doing some Starfinder in the Fan Zone. Everybody say hi.
Hi. Hi.
Excellent. We have sound.
I am everybody.
Change the scale on the stream. All right, so you guys were on your way to El Trio. You had talked to Venture Captain Arvin he asks you to take a starship, travel to El Trio, discover all you can about it. A Starfinder ship had come across the planet, had scanned it, and realized it had a breathable atmosphere for a large majority of races. And but before they could get do any more kind of research, they were attacked. So they don't by these planetary defenses, and they did not have the weaponry and defenses to withstand an attack, so they left. So Venture Captain Arvin is asking you all to go find out what's going on. Find if you do find any inhabitants on a planet, make peaceful contact with them. Locate information about who built those defenses if there's nobody there.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about this mission.
And once you get something interesting, come back and to the Lore Spire complex and report it to him. You were given a Tetrad certified translator by Fitch of the Wayfinders. And so you guys had spent some downtime at Hackathon before you even got the message, and now you have gone through the drift, arriving at Alitrio. And as you approached, started to do some scans on the planet, getting ready to go into orbit, you were attacked by a combat, or I should say, you were approached by an Elytria orbital drone platform, which gave a couple dangerous sounding warnings that nobody understood, and then these drones came out of a portal that opened in the platform, and they came flying out, and that's where we are.
Alrighty.
So close the Elytrio hologram for now. Oh, I did not. How do I not have that shared? That's weird. All right, let me. Share the map with you guys. That's weird. I didn't have it shared. Okay.
Oh wow. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna just zooming in, changing the size of some of these images on the stream, so I can have multiple things up at once. There we go. Turn off the message of the day. Say goodbye to the captain. All right. So you will don't necessarily need it, but if you want it, there is a ship combat tracker. What you need is your character, and the character portion of the character sheet is the it says ship. So we are short 2 players right now. It looks like somebody has Treble Clef. Where are the characters? Oh, I took Treble Clef already. All right, does someone want to run DJ Bounce? He is a soldier.
Hmm.
I guess I could take him.
All right, so he is ready for the taking whenever you get a chance. Let me finish closing this there. All right, pulling up the two ships. All right, so you guys are in the Pegasus SS6 Delta 57, one of the Starfinder ships that was you had access to, and it's a small light freighter. It has, as weapons, it has port and starboard light laser cannons, and it has a light plasma cannon in the forward arc. You'll notice on your character sheets when you go to the ships tab, if you click on the open open roles on the bottom, it does show that there's a light laser cannon to the front. That is not correct. It would not let me remove it. So,
Okay.
but the light plasma cannon is in the forward arc. So it only has 3 weapons. So you want to, let me look at the party sheet. Here is the invite for those of you who want to have cool sounds going on. Close. Ships. Okay. So right now I show that Trebleclef is captain, Nikos, Riven are gunners, Trog is the pilot, with Zitri as the science officer.
Do we not have a magic officer?
We do not have a magic officer right now. The scans on these things showed that the platform does not have weapons, but the little drone that popped out of it does. So, we are in role setup. Does anybody want to shift and change roles?
Well, I'd like to remain gunner because I can really do nothing else. I don't have any computers or engineering. My piloting sucks.
Well, you can be gunner is fine. There are other things you can do. There are the first mate, I believe is what it's called. Where's my information? Chief mate is one of the things you can be. You could also be a passenger if you wanted to.
Yeah, fuck all these. I'm just gonna chill back.
Just chill. Watch all the action.
That's right. But the chief mate uses acrobatics or athletics. So that is an option. Basically, you're just yanking wires and plugging things back in, hoping something works.
If you don't go to chief mate, I will.
You definitely need gunners anyway. We don't really need a pilot. The ship can be driven as a minor option, as a minor role, and so with the gunners, the more gunners you have, the more weapons you'll be able to use. So having people as gunners works. The only reason Well, it's good that a pilot would do right now is give you +2 to armor class, and then if you're going to try to do any kind of really special moves later on. So,
Like stop, drop, and roll.
yep. All right, so next phase is the engineering phase.
I switched to gunner.
Okay. We don't have anybody in the engineering. You don't really need it right this minute. So we're going to jump right over to the helm phase. So in the helm phase, I need go back to my party sheet. All right, so we'll have Trebleclef, who's acting as the captain, do the role for initiative. Trying to jump through all these hoops. Hold on a second. Okay. I don't see it on here, so let's go with switch her over to pilot just for a second so she can at least have that action available. There it is. Alright, so the orbital platform has 16.
By the way, guys, this is what we know about the platform. We did a scan.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Alright, so that means that the little drone himself, he's the one who's going first. Next is the Pegasus. So she's going to, as a minor action, you move the starship at half its normal speed. You can take turns during the movement, but the distance is increased by 2 turn radius. So the ship's speed is 6. So she's going to go turn first. One, two. Turn again. 1, 2. No need to get any closer. You can't board the drones. The board drones can't. If they can board you, who knows? But you are now within. Actually, no. She's going to keep going straight. Take that back because she wants at least the. If we get like this, one more should do it. There we go. So now both the front and the starboard sides can fire on
Don't we need to pick
the
which?
small drone.
Don't we need to pick which one we're on?
Not until you're
Yes.
going.
Uh huh. Yep. You guys will be doing that, and then the platform itself is not moving. All right. So now we're in the gunnery phase. Trebleclef is going to help. Let's see, her diplomacy. She will encourage. So Nikos and Trog. She will encourage Trog with the other gunner. Yes, so she's going to encourage you. Try to get you a +2 bonus. Nice, that's a success. All right, so you will have a +2 on your roll to hit Trog. So Nikos and Trog, who wants which weapon? There's the front plasma cannon, and then there's the
I'll take
starboard.
the plasma cannon.
So Nikos is
you said
the
starboard light laser cannon.
correct.
Okay.
All right. So you have gunner actions. So you can do your pretty much. You're just going to be shooting because you're not going to be doing any special things. So what you want to do is you want to click on the weapon you're using. Click the little box next to it. And Trog, what is your bonus to attack?
Hold on. Okay. Bonus to attack. Where would that be at?
So on your ship's tab on your character sheet, under Gunner, if we click Actions, a little black bar next to it, it'll then say drop down, Action, Fire at Will, Shoot, and go across. It says bonus, and there's a number.
Okay.
2. All right. So Nikos, what is yours?
On shoot or fire at will, which one?
Shoot. You don't need fire at will.
Or
Unless, I mean, you could shoot both laser cannons if you wanted to, but you would be at a -4 if you did. So, but
Yeah,
the
that's
point is, your attack is 4, Trog's is 2, but he has a +2, so right now you guys are the same. If the captain can't encourage you, you may want to switch weapons next round or any time that she can't encourage you, because Nikos is more likely to hit by 10%. But anyway, so click on the little button indicating the weapon you're using, and then you want to click the firing arc that you're hitting. So in this case, you are aiming at the drone, and you would both can either hit the forward or the port. So I would suggest you both aim at the same one.
okay, I say we aim at the forward.
Right. So again, you want to click the square next to the weapon on the left. Then over where it says firing arc, you want to click that until it says forward. Let me make sure you have this one targeted. Orbital drone 4. Yep, you do. So now go ahead and click on top where it says attack, little blue circle next to shoot. And
Well, that was worth it.
Trog, make sure you hit +2 in your modifier.
I did.
Okay.
And I miss.
Can I use an entropy point to reroll?
That's not what that does.
No.
Fine.
So that first one was there's only been one shot. Was that you said that was Nico's? So Trog, you haven't rolled yet.
Okay.
So you click the blue circle underneath ATK.
The one that says under actions, it says shoot, right?
Correct. There you
Make
go.
sure you got that +2.
Yep, you did plus
You do?
4.
Awesome.
All right, so that is also a miss. All right. I did forget that your computers does give you. Look at your computer. You have a +3 for one check. So, let's just we'll cheat a little bit and say that Trog used it as well. So let's see if that would have hit. Okay, didn't like me doing that. Let me try it again. All right, so clear. Trog, go ahead and put +5 in your modifier and then roll again. Didn't like it when I drug it over to the token, so.
+5. We want white plasma. And shoot. Yes,
Nice.
much better.
Yay!
All right, so now down below where it says damage, you double click that. All right, and then I go click on the forward arc and I click apply. All right, and so this thing explodes. All right, and as the turn ends, there is another drone that pops out. Shoot. All right, who has let's see, Trog, you would know. Give me a profession of your space pirate. Somebody else have anything relating to ship combat?
Whoa. Where's that at?
In your under your skills,
Yeah.
you should have it should say profession underneath piloting.
Sister.
I'm assuming it's this one I got +8 in. Because it only says
Yes,
I only see PR on it.
Yeah. So if you widen out your screen, you could see so it does say space pirate. But yes, that's it. Profession underneath piloting.
And +6 is a spacefarer.
3.
All right. So I am.
Wait a minute, I thought that ship was closer to us.
You blew up the one that
We
was
blew
closer
one
to
up.
your one. This is a new one that's popped out.
Okay. Alright.
Alright, so this is what you realize, Trog, as that one blows up. Alright, roll setup. Does anybody want us to change around? So
I'm
Riven,
gonna let-
Did Science Officer get to go last round, or?
I'm gonna
Science.
tell everyone that
alright, so what are you
that
telling them?
the drones are controlled by the platform. So we need to take out the platform.
Well, let's go.
So the science officer, thought you had moved away from the science officer. Science officer goes during the helm phase. So what did you want to do during the helm phase?
I wanted to scan one of the drones.
Why does this keep closing on me?
Okay, go ahead.
But before that, Riven is chief mate, and he's going to try to help by manually realigning stuff.
It closes every time somebody changes a role.
Oh, okay, that explains it.
Okay, so Riven is successful in helping. So the science officer receives one additional piece of information, so their result was 5 higher.
Okay.
And now I do the scan for Zidri. So that's a 15.
Alright, so with a 15, I'm looking to see the order of information that you get from doing the scans.
Thank you for your assistance.
I'm
Ye-
totally blanking on it. What does TL stand for again?
Target lock. It's based on if you have missiles coming at you. It's your defense against
Gotcha.
missiles.
Thank you.
All right. Engineer, gun science officer. All right. 5 plus 1.5. The tier of the Starship being scanned. Okay. All right. So you would gain the living crew complement is 0. Ship classification is an orbital drone. It is size is tiny. Speed is 10. Maneuverability is perfect. So it can turn every hex. And you learn its defenses. Its
Wow.
armor class is 16. TL is 15. Has no shields. And hull points is 20.
Gotcha.
Power core is a Micron Light 50 PCU.
Micron Light, what was the last part?
Which equates to 50 PCU. Power core units.
Okay.
All right, so next round we are dealing with roll setup again. Anybody wants to shift roles, now's the time to do it. So Riven is your other soldier, he would have a higher chance to hit if he were to shift over to gunner. He would have more than likely have at least what Nikos has, because they're both. Nikos is a vanguard. Um, I think he would have like +4, +5 to hit. There is science officer. There's also engineer to give a bonus to damage and or an attack. You could have 3 gunners. Whatever you guys want to do. Is anybody switching places? Troubleclap's attack is terrible. She's going to stay as a captain.
I am not switching places. I'm gonna stay a gunner.
Okay.
If you
I'm
say
staying
that
where I'm
3
at.
gunners isn't a detriment, Ribbon will go ahead and switch over.
One of
What's
them
up,
will have to
Artemis?
do fire at will, so that they would have a -4 to hit, but you could then fire all 3 weapons.
Hey, Artie. What's up, girl?
Actually, let me check one more time.
And let's see, party sheet, skills. Zitri could also take over as pilot. They have the highest piloting. Riven, almost everybody else has +2 besides Troublecraft. They only have +1 to piloting. So Riven could jump in as pilot as well if they want to.
Yeah.
Like I said, the main bonus would be giving you +2 to your armor class. And I forgot, you guys lucked out. The drone would have fired back. It happened at the same time. This round, it'll be
That was
firing.
the warning drone, obviously.
It's very old, and so its weapons malfunctioned. Okay, so if no one else is shifting, we will continue going. Ships as you are. Nobody is there in engineering. All right, helm.
Helm. Is the distance that we are away from the platform too great for some of our attacks, or are we good to try attacking it? I am asking about Zitri, not as a gunner.
What do you mean? You're asking what attacks is Zitri talking about?
I'm asking if we're going to be close enough to target the platform.
You can always target. There would be a
Yeah.
-2 if it's beyond the range, but you also haven't moved yet. So
Okay.
the
Citri's
answer
just
is
gonna-
yes.
She's just gonna trust that we're gonna be in range, and she will go ahead and try to use target.
Okay. Zitri.
You can use your starship sensors to target a specific system on an enemy starship.
All right, so you can do that on. Go ahead and do that now if you want. And I'm looking here to see. You guys want to be? Does everybody want to focus on the platform, or is anybody gonna be fine at the drone?
I'm on fire at the platform.
I'll be shooting at the platform.
All right,
We should
so then
definitely still have somebody try to hit the drone because they're gonna hit us.
all right, so it sounds like Riven's going to be doing that then.
Okay.
So Trouble Clef. So first of all, let me roll for platform, drone, Trouble Clef. All right, so platform is going first. Platform is not moving. Drone, Trouble Clef goes first, so she's going 6. It's turning. All right, so right now, only the main gun, forward-facing weapon, is within the arc. So the one who's shooting at the forward-facing weapon doesn't have a minus. Everybody else will have to use the gunner special ability to switch it. Who's going to be shooting the forward-facing gun? Should probably
That
want
would
to.
be me.
You may want to give that up because the other 2 people are better at it than you are. Have a higher chance of doing that. But it's your call. Anybody else care? Is everybody good? Happy with the Mystic doing the main weapon?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay, so Trouble Clef is going to try to encourage you again. Try to make up for the minus. And she fails by, so no help there. All right, so looking at is it broadside? I'm looking here to see. 6th level, you can't do that. All right, so because actually, hold on, I forgot to have the drone move. All right, so I don't see the only other way you can shoot would be to fire at will, but because all 3 weapons are being used, you would only be able to fire 1, but you would still have the -4 because it's not the correct arc.
Didn't you say Riven has to do that anyway?
So, Riven, what I'm saying is, I was trying to see if there's any other, like broadside or something else, that some other maneuver they can do, action they can do that would be less of a penalty, since all 3 weapons are being used, but there's not. The drone is on the port side, so whoever's using the port side, if you want to shoot the drone, you won't have a minus. If you want to shoot the platform, then it will be at -4. So, Trog, you go first. Go ahead and do your +3 at the me target Drone platform. Yep, the platform is targeted right now. So go ahead and do same thing you did before. Select the weapon. Do the forwarding
What
arc. What arc of what?
I already got that all done, so I just gotta click to shoot.
What was your question?
What arc is the platform?
You guys
Forward.
are shooting the forward arc of the
Thank you.
platform.
Okay.
All right. Yep. So that's a miss. So now, Nikos, are you firing at the drone or are you firing at the platform? You said you were firing at the
Platform.
platform. Which weapon are you using then? You should use the starboard then, so that Riven can use the port and not have a minus.
Okay, that's why I asked you what the arc was. Starboard, you said?
No, what you're putting in under firing arc is forward. That's where you're targeting.
Okay.
But the weapon you're using is starboard.
There's no designation on my sheet to indicate the weapon is starboard or
So there are three light laser cannons. One points has the arrow pointing up, one has the arrow pointing left, the other has the arrow pointing right. So you want to use
it
the
doesn't
bottom
say
one
any- Bottom one. Okay.
and then change the firing arc to forward.
Okay. All right. That makes more sense. All right. No minus attack.
So you have a -4.
You took.
That's a
I
miss.
thought.
Okay.
Dear God.
Riven.
Okay.
Riven does not have a minus. And Riven is aiming at the other one. Let me change the target. Okay. Riven is ready to go. DJ bounce.
Okay, so he needs to do fire at will to hit this guy.
No, he's not. So what's the whole point? He's using the left port side weapon. He has no minus because he's just doing a regular shoot because it's right there on your port.
Okay.
And you're shooting the forward arc of the drone.
That's a hit.
Nice. So go ahead and roll damage. Five damage has been applied. As another drone pops out. Science officer. Oh, shit. Well, I forgot to have you go during the helm. What are you? Oh, no. Is this, you already went. Never mind.
Yeah, you never specified whether I made the check, but I think I failed it.
I didn't see you roll. Did you actually roll?
Yes.
And so what did it say? Like it says ship action scan. That was before.
Target.
Target. Success. It was a 10. It was a success.
Okay. That would have made any 19s or 20s critical hits on the platform.
Nice. Okay. All right. Round 3.
That's all it does.
We're going back to a roll setup. Is anybody shifting gears?
I believe. believe. 'Cause Citri should take over everything. 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 'Cause Citri should take over everyth
Yeah, 'cause we need to get closer to the platform so we don't have a minus to hit.
Yeah,
Well,
the
you
plan
are.
the whole time
You guys
is
have been
to stand and then.
you've been approaching the whole platform as much as you pretty much can. This time you will get to where you can have two arcs. Your port and your forward will be whether you have a pilot or not. But I've this time I'm gonna have the drone shoot. Onboard computer. Light laser cannon. Okay. Why isn't it doing it? Oh, arc. That's right. It is hitting your port arc. Now. Alright, so it missed. Okay, so now we're back to our roll setup. So like I said, it's going to move. She's going to fly 6 forward unless Zitri takes over. 1, 2, 3, 4. The bonus you will get for having Zitri take over, though, is your ship will have a slightly better armor class. Because it includes the piloting in the armor class.
Well, I believe I am going to take over.
Okay, so you want to stop here so that both arcs will. If you don't stop here, then you will only be down to 1 arc.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll for. Let's see. That's roll setup. We have no engineer. All right, Helms. So cool. This time, under piloting, there is initiative. Go ahead and roll that. So.
Does the ship give any bonuses?
It's already included in there. Piloting.
Okay.
1, 2. Post drone, forward drone. $15. All right. Hey, you don't go first this time. It is
Yay.
this guy. So he is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hey, sir, a little personal space, please.
Next
What's
is
personal
this
space?
guy. The drone platform not moving. Now it's you.
I think that's the
Yeah,
one. That's good.
that's this button. You said
Yep. So it's
Yep.
directly on that line. So that's perfect. Let me double check something. I just need to find out what firing arc that is. Oh, it's a turret. Cool. Okay. The drones have turrets, so it doesn't matter where they are. He is moving.
Rip.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, we have no science officer, now that I remember. So next is gunnery.
So, question. Do my entry points do anything for ship combat?
No.
No.
Okay.
Alright, so she's going to encourage Trog again. Yeah. Alright, so Trog, you have a +5 total in the modifier.
Mm-hmm.
Nikos, you can use the port side to hit the main platform with no minus.
Okay.
And then Riven, you would have a
Riven will
minus.
do the fire at will. Yeah.
Yes. So you don't have to do any kind of minus, just use the fire at will. But before you do that, hold on a second, guys. Before you do that, let me target. So Riven, you go first.
Actually,
I have the orbital drone targeted.
okay. And I have to do the fire at will to target the orbital drone.
Yes.
Okay.
Nothing
Oh,
is on the
that
starboard side right now. The arc is
Is
the
that the
rear.
forward arc?
Yes. Oh wait. Well, it depends on which one you're shooting. Did you want to hit the damaged one? Actually, it doesn't matter. So yeah, it would be port if you're firing the one that's damaged already. But it does. Yeah, that's the same one that's targeted.
Wow. Rip.
All right,
think
and
I,
he
like-
misses you guys. And I'm just gonna the second one is doing the aft as well. And the other one misses you, so they both miss you. So now I will switch targets for you guys.
Oh, shit.
Alright, so now go ahead and attack. I don't think you'll let me drag it. I'll look and see since it's such a good roll. Make sure you're hitting the forward arc. And actually, you can hit the forward or starboard, but it doesn't matter right now. Both of you just aim at the same one. And let me switch. So hold on a second.
Okay.
Defense.
So my firing arc is port, but my target is what?
No, the weapon you're using is the port. Your firing arc is forward. The one to the arrow pointing left. And armor class is 14, so that is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage, Trog.
I'm sorry if I went out of turn.
Okay, that should get through their shields.
Okay, and that is forward. Apply. Alright, Nikos, go ahead.
Alrighty.
Boy, you've not been rolling well today.
No, I have not.
Shit.
Might switch dice.
Same, yeah.
Alright, so
I
next
switched
round.
dice, and then you accidentally used them for Ribbon, and he took all of the good rolls. It sucked.
Alright, so is anybody switching gears? Rolls?
No.
Okay. Going once. Going twice.
No.
Alright, so next is engineering. Nobody's here. Let me see. Can this thing do it? It cannot. Next is helm. Alright, so everybody give me rolls.
Or
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean everybody. It's just your pilot, Zitri.
I am.
Alright, so
See
they
what I
rolled it.
said? Ribbon took all the good rolls.
You rolled a 10, so but you're not the first ones, so
Wow.
it is this guy. He's going first. This, and then next is the first guy just came out. Last round. Then it's you guys. So you don't even have to move to have both those arcs against the platform if you don't want to. It's not really going to do you any good to move.
Can I try to evade in that case?
You can. You can move and evade, but absolutely. Go ahead and roll that roll.
Roll that beautiful beam footage.
Nice.
Nice.
There you go. So so evading is a stunt. It gives you +2 to armor class, and next the orbital platform, not moving, and the other drone's not moving. So they're concentrating on your rear shield. Although at this point it doesn't matter because none of them have hit you.
Yet.
Now it's the gunnery phase. Alright, so they all get a -2 to hit you because of your craftiness of your pilot. Trog, he's the Tropocleft's going to try to help. Nice.
Oh, whoa, I think Riven actually gets just roll normally.
So
Crazy.
there is a drone on the starboard side if somebody wants to shoot at that without a minus. Otherwise, to fire at the orbital platform, it's Riven, you would have a minus.
Yeah, I think Riven's going to go ahead and keep firing at the drones until you guys two focus on the platform.
And actually 3 is the one that was hurt anyway, so he actually moved into your starboard side. So hold on, Riven. Trog, you get a total of a plus. You're using the computer plus her help, so you get a +6. Nikos, you have a straight roll. Nikos, you're using the port side weapon. Both of you are aiming at the forward arc of the platform.
Okay, so port side, forward arc of the platform.
Correct.
Firing on.
Yep, firing arc is port side. Meanwhile, these guys.
Wait a minute. So forward of the platform.
Yeah, the firing arc is forward. Yep.
Okay, you keep saying firing arc, and then you keep saying something different for platform. It's confusing me.
Okay, so the left one, where it just says arc, you're gonna do the one that has port. On the right
Please.
side, you're gonna click it until it says forward.
Thank you.
That will not change for the rest of the fight, more than likely. Go ahead and roll, guys.
Okay. There we go. See, changing my dice helps.
Alright, 2 hits, roll damages. Miss.
Where did I go?
Miss. And Riven, hold on.
I have been. I know. You got a target. It's good.
Wow, he rolled an 18, still missed. Okay,
Yeah.
no more evading allowed.
Mm,
Okay, so
sounds like a sore loser to me.
Somebody did 14 damage. Nice.
That was me.
And then a 5 damage for the light laser cannon. Critical hit. You guys wouldn't know that, but that's alright. So don't forget every time. So the ship is divided by hit points, hull points are divided by 5. So if you have 100 hull points, every time you go over 20, it's a critical and a failure somewhere on the ship. Something happens on the ship, and so that can happen up to 5 times as you surpass all the different hull points. You guys don't have to worry about it because you haven't even been hit, much less taking damage, or 1/5 of your damage.
Woo.
Roll setup. Anybody moving?
Excuse you. We need to target the drum, please.
Okay. Give me a moment.
Oh.
I've had my cursor hovering over the shoot button this whole time.
Clear. Drag onto new target. Boom. Go.
Okay, we missed. Good. Good.
Okay. Just barely. Alright. They're moving. I don't. Nobody's going to move. It doesn't matter then. He's just going to fly. 7, 8, 2. All right. No engineers. No helm. So go ahead and roll. You don't need to roll initiative. Just are you going to evade, or what do you want to do for your helm?
Yes, I will evade.
Okay. Nice.
That'll do
Okay.
it.
So now we're in gunnery phase. Riven, go first. As a hit,
Yay.
I roll damage. Alright, that is him. Apply. See, it's starting to spark and slowly spin in place, but it's still operable. Clear targets. Drag onto target. Let me see if she encourages you. They're giving you a neck rub. And she
You feel
fails.
threatened.
Alright, so go ahead and you just have a +3. Just hit. Nikos, you have a flat roll. It
Okay.
is targeted. Make sure you guys are aiming at the forward arc. And go for it. One is a hit. One is a miss.
Was that mine?
I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Yes, that was yours.
Yeah.
Yes, +5. Yep, that's you.
Wow,
13 damage.
You like getting that 1 in 12, huh?
Apply. Yeah, well, if the science officer was doing their job, he wouldn't have a 1. Or engineer, one of the two. One of them changes all 1s to 2s.
Engineer, I think.
Alright, that's your gunnery. Rolls. Oh, wait a second. Let me do my waste of space here. Let's see if just have to keep changing the arc, that's all. Is this the right one? Orbital drone, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, crit fishing. 3, 4. Nope.
Yay.
You need to change these weapons.
No, I think they look pretty good. I think they're great the way they are.
No engineer. Helm, what are you doing there, pilot?
Gonna evade? Or try to evade. That'll do it.
That will do it. Alright, so, guys, go ahead and fire. Let me see. Hold on a second. Trog, let me see if you're encouraged. She's gonna intimidate you this time, just smack you in the back of the head. Come on! And it worked, so you get a +5 total.
Alright, +5 total.
Hey, you hit.
Shoot.
Both of you hit. Excellent, doing damage.
Actually, would we even be able to hit the damage
16.
drum because another one moved up?
Oh yeah, there's no line of sight in
Okay,
space combat. Alright. Apply damage, apply damage. Oh, you do see it. Okay, never mind. Your characters wouldn't know this, but as players, you get to see that your power core is now glitching. And the sensors are now glitching.
Neat.
Alright. One moment, I'm checking something. Here we go. Alright, so you see that there are sparks and larger holes appearing on the platform. It is going to spin.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And the little dronies have a -2. All misses. Alright, so your shields are doing their job. As these little drones are just lighting up the sky with their missing clear target.
Baseball comes to mind.
Alright, go ahead and fire at the drone.
Yeah. I thought I could maybe get it. You know, just chipping away at it.
as a hit. Apply the damage. Correct. He's just chipping away at it. All right, so. All right, anybody changing roles? If not, we are rinsing and repeating. No engineer. Go ahead and do your evade if you want.
I mean, the platform rotated, right? Should we try to get to the other side of it? What is our fly speed?
6.
I think it's a prime opportunity to just destroy some more stuff on this side.
You would have to turn the ship
we
as
have to,
well
yeah.
to get the forward-facing cannons to face it.
Is there really a good way to get there?
Not in one turn. It's going to take you several turns to get there and turned.
I think we should stay where we're at.
That's what I'm saying. Let's just knock out some more stuff.
You know the shield
On
is.
this
You know it has 10 shields, so on the back, so it'll absorb 10 damage and then you'll be open again.
Let's do it.
Okay, I guess I'm just debating again.
Roll.
I need some encouragement, please.
You got this. Go.
Nice.
Go, guy, go.
It's
You do?
plus.
So a
what's
total
the
of
plus?
5. Total of 5 now. Riven, do your drone first.
Oh, wait a minute. Is anything
looks like it was
changing
on a
as far
15.
as the platform and what I'm firing at?
Yes.
Yes. Now you guys are firing at the port. I mean, aft. All right. It is targeted.
Okay.
So same weapon. You're just using the aft.
Okay.
And all the guys are firing at you.
Yay.
All right. One of them got a -3 to hit. And Nikos, you did hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay, thank you. I'm like, I don't even know what I did and all of that. Yes.
I already rolled my damage.
Nice.
Did
Nice job. You definitely got through those shields.
All right. And
Yep.
so Nikos is able to, well, this round, your 2 shots go through the shields and then destroy the ship. Let's destroy the platform. And with that, the drones power down and you are just drifting in space.
Now we destroy them all.
Yeah, Ribbon's over here finishing off that one so that he can say that he did something this way.
All right. And so with that, you guys are out of ship combat. What would you like to do?
Continue heading for the planet.
Yep.
So, as a pirate, Trog, let me type something to you.
Is this some sort of salvage opportunity or something?
Not a bad idea.
But reprogramming the drones?
Yeah.
I mean, Citron might be able to. But
Wouldn't mind.
I know I can't help you there.
What?
So, did you want to say anything, or you guys heading to the planet?
I didn't get the message you sent me, son.
It's in the chat.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
that's so weird because I heard somebody's computer giving
I
the
mean,
thing
I'm
message.
hearing the. Okay. Oh,
You,
there it is.
It's like the speed of sound. You hear it before you actually see it.
Yeah. I had to roll the thing back up and roll it back down to get it to pop up. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I'll say something. Um, let's see. Uh, yeah, oh shit. Um, um, I'll just. I'm gonna just tell him I think we should see if we can salvage anything from these drones.
You're right. It's not often that a combat ends in the other person powering down instead of, imploding. Plus, I'd love to see what kind of stuff these drones have got going on. Nikos, are you saying anything?
Anything.
That's a
I
yes.
didn't.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't hear what was said. My apologies.
He basically said, hey, we should salvage these guys.
I mean, it can't hurt.
all
It
right.
very much could
So,
hurt.
you guys pull up to the platform. I need a DC 16 engineering check. Let's see if Triple
I think
Clef
I probably have the best.
has engineering.
Not it.
They do not. Triple Clef does not.
Is anybody trained that wants to help?
All right. So Riven has a
He's
plus
not trained.
one, so so he can assist. What is your bonus?
Doesn't have any ranks on it though. My bonus is +7.
Plus 7. All right. So you guys can take 20, and let's see. Yeah, Trog is not trained in engineering either. All right. So you can take 20 to achieve that check,
Let's do that.
and you retrieve part of the tracking system. While it's old, it does contain some unique and bizarre algorithms that the current starship designers might find interesting. You also
Nice.
gain a boon.
A boon.
So on your top of your character sheet, the very, very top on the right side, it says Society Sheet. If you click that, and you can then drag this automated defenses down into your boons.
Don't forget to unlock your character sheet.
All right, so next time you guys go on an adventure, you guys can slot this into your starship boons. And for those at home, Roberta, you want to tell us what this does?
Oh, just reading it? Okay. Um, you defeated one of the orbital defense platforms orbiting the planet Litrio. The platform contained several unique, albeit technologically outdated, innovations in starship design. The most promising adaptation of the technology is its ability to detour oncoming missiles using miniature automated drones. When you slot this starship boon, once per starship combat, a science officer can reduce the speed of a single tracking weapon fired at your starship by 50% for 1 round. Declare the use of this ability when the enemy weapon is fired, but before its gunnery checks is attempted. A science officer can spend a resolve point to activate the spoon again in any subsequent round or encounter. A starship can only be improved by a single copy of this boon.
Awesome. All right, so like I said, you guys can't slot it now, but you can slot it next time. And here is your my dubby. Don't forget. Good stuff. Check it out. All right, and let me go ahead
While
and
we're
you also, um, so the destroyed platform has a salvage value of 1,350 credits.
Nice.
wow.
Luckily, you had a pirate on board who has an eye for this type of thing.
Thank you, pirate.
While we're on this thing, Citri would like to see if she can like basically see what kind of systems it used to communicate with the drones. More just like in preemptive self-defense of if we leave and also have drones, then
You do not see any means of repairing itself, especially damage of this magnitude. Um, so you don't think there will be an issue, but you give me a with a 27 engineering. You have a decent grasp of how they communicated.
okay. All right. Well, I think we're good here.
All right, I'm just looking to find the encounter so I can get the That's weird. It doesn't have. XP for this. Oh well.
Oh well, guess you'll just have to bump us to the next level. That's okay.
There you go. Alright, so we're gonna do that. Okay, so we will just give this as there it is. Award. Alright, so you guys are creeping up to the next level. Alright, so now that you are able to enter orbit, I presume you are now starting to scan the planet looking for signs of civilization.
Yes.
Alright, so you see that the majority of it is a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Scans reveal that the planet does have a breathable atmosphere. It has regular gravity, slightly higher than normal levels of radiation, but they are still harmless. There's very little signs of life, although you do pick up a large energy output from what appears to be a fully functional city in the southern hemisphere. So as you focus on the city for a little while, your scans indicate that the city has a level of technology that is comparable to the Pact Worlds, although slightly outdated, and the city contains life forms of some kind. It seems like the best place to fulfill the mission.
No, actually, I think we're gonna go to the northern hemisphere and oh no,
There's lots of deserts to
Well,
look through.
Oh yeah,
Lots of
those
sand
deserts.
you can collect.
Those deserts. We gotta fill like our whole hole, or our whole hold with sand. That's the best idea, guys. For sure.
All right, so looking at the party sheet again, the biggest pilot is Zitri, and give me a. So if we click on the D6, I think. Yeah. So click on the D6, go to custom dice, and roll a D2. All right, so it takes you 2 hours to enter orbit. Let me pull up the calendar. Took you, and I'm going to say, Strog, give me a pirate profession check.
Okay. Hold on. Give
See
me
how long it took
just
you
a
guys to
second.
salvage that stuff. And 2 hours. 1, 2, 14. Okay, so you guys took you about 90 minutes. So it's coming up on 4 a.m. as you approach the city, and you realize, though, that you hear an alarm as you find out that the city itself and a half-mile radius around it is encased in a powerful force field. So you can't land in or next to the city. But as you fly over and around, you see that there is a landing zone that's fairly close to the edge of the force field. So you guys land there. And grab your gear. Lock up the ship. Little beep beep. Turn on the alarm. Put the club on the steering wheel. And you start heading toward the city. Anything anybody wants to do before they leave the ship? If you're going to leave anything on the ship, just mark it on your inventory, on your gear
I'm gonna use
page.
the bathroom before I leave.
Okay.
I mean, hey, we don't talk enough about characters going to the bathroom.
We don't.
All right. So I don't see
Drink
anything that Treble Clef has. She's gonna put on her strawberry machine cake bandana since you guys are going out into the hot sun. Everything else she's gonna bring with her. She doesn't have anything in her gears that she's gonna leave on the ship.
I'm gonna slap on my spraying headband, the one that sprays water.
Okay. All right. So you guys start heading out, and you're walking toward this bubble, force field bubble, and there it is.
I'll have you guys know that before we left, I did get a pair of binoculars, so Zitri is living up to the character picture right now.
Nice.
All right. So if you don't have Sirenscape on, you hear this strange roaring sound, some sort of bestial cry,
I'm sure that's fine.
and I need perception checks from everybody.
Oh,
Is it 30 feet or further away?
Yes.
Cool, I get a +1 because of the binoculars.
All right. Trog, did you? I forgot to do Treble Clef. It's also on your front page. If you can click the perk there. I'm missing one person.
It was
There we go.
Riven, I just...
All right. So
Didn't know you
bursting from
wanted-
the sand. Wrong one. I forgot to allow you guys to see this thing. So let me make a map record so you guys can see it. All right, it's this big brute looking creature. Lives in the sand. Come on. Mouse is being weird. Share.
That's
as,
cool.
as this
Oh,
thing
he's cute.
roars, as it's bursting up out of the ground. right, we're going to change. I'll leave that there for a moment. Go back to the story. DC 21. 1, 2. All right, so Trog and Zitri are the only ones who are not surprised. As we switch the view for the stream.
That is really cool.
Zoom back. There we go. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Let me open up this. All right, so it acts. I need initiative from everybody. All right, and if you couldn't tell, this thing sort of has like a lion-like face, but it has scales all over it, sort of like a lizard. And the frills of its mane are more lizard-like than hair-like. All right, so Trog, Zitri. All right, so Riven is surprised. All right, so Zitri, during a surprise round, you only get a move or standard action. So what would you like to do?
Is it facing away from us like it shows on the map?
No. It has jumped out and is roaring at you.
Okay.
I'm gonna roar back at it.
Okay,
Yeah, that'll do it.
nice. Never know, he could roll really well in intimidation. That's it. Zitri, what you doing?
You know what? I'll try that. When it's my turn.
The tree wants to figure out what she can figure out about this guy.
Okay, you are 75 feet away. So you do have
It's a big
binoculars.
creature.
Go ahead and okay. So I'm like 90% sure this is character advancement, downtime. It is life science.
Well, that is what I get for not being in a place that has Wi-Fi. Oh shit. Well, I'm not trained. That is a big issue there.
All right, it is. All right, so you know this is an animal. It's. I can either give you one thing or you can ask for one thing.
I will have you give one thing. In
So-
addition, I also have the feat opposition research. So when you succeed on the check to identify a creature that has any listed weaknesses, you learn one of its weaknesses in addition to any pieces of information your check qualifies you for.
Okay, so you do not have any, it does not have any weaknesses. And
One of
you-
these days, something will.
you can, as you're staring at it through your binoculars, as it's rising up out of the sand and shaking itself, you see it's very sparkly. And you think that its hide will reflect light.
Are like laser weapons included in light?
Laser weapons are beams of light, yes.
Okay, so Zitri is analyzing that and then immediately telling everybody, hey, maybe don't use laser weapons.
All right. Treble clef did not. All right, this thing also gets only one thing. And it is going to. You guys are too far away, so it's going to move. And get closer and hope it gets a better initiative next round. All right, and the Trog is the other one who gets to move. All right, so Trog, you can either move or do one action. What would you like to do? This is considered a surprise round.
Oh, okay. I'm unmuted. I'm gonna growl back at the
Okay. So this thing
intimidation.
is a big ol' animal, but you can absolutely try. Yep, it will be intimidation.
I got a +4, I think. Yes. Oh no, it didn't work.
All right. So you sort of rah, and does not seem to notice. Zitri, go ahead and give me your paradoxes.
Maybe I'm too far away. It didn't hear me.
I always forget how many it is. I think it's either 3 or 4, and I do not remember which
I
one
show
it
only
is.
2. Maybe you used one up last time. So,
I for sure used one.
but I do not know.
One of these days I will learn. I'll just roll 3, and if
Okay.
I don't, then whatever. Ooh, those are
Wow.
some nice rolls. Zitri has had many dreams about this place. Maybe she lived here in a past life. You don't know.
You gain a number of paradoxes equal to 1 plus half your dexterity modifier, minimum 2.
So yeah, 3.
All right. Now it's Trog and then Nikos. All right, you guys are no longer surprised we hit the next round.
Wait a minute, why are you
Zitri,
skipping past me?
because you didn't roll high
I'm
enough
surprised.
on the perception check.
So I don't even get one move or one action?
No. Nope, it's a surprise round.
Oh, damn it. I was so excited to do what I wanted to do. You suck. All right.
You're next, though, as soon as Zitri goes.
Nice.
What you doing, Zitri?
Citri is going to be moving. She'll move 20 feet to get a
Okay.
more clear line of sight.
All right.
And then she will go ahead and shoot. Um,
All right. Range is 50 feet.
well, whatever. If it's resistant to cold, I'm gonna find out. So she's going to. I don't need to do anything extra. I just gotta shoot. That's weird. I show that I'm targeting it. Does an 18 hit?
All right.
So that's a miss.
Well, hold on a second. That is a hit.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'm not sure why it's not doing stuff to it, but whatever.
All right.
Okay,
Nikos.
so why is that not? Do I have it targeted?
No.
How about now?
Yes.
Okay.
With the big yellow arrows on it.
Okay, perfect.
Oh fuck.
All right, so I am going to move, get a little closer look at this pal.
Okay. You are 40 feet away from it right now.
Okay, how about now?
– 15 feet.
Okay. Hang on, Angel. So I am going to use my profession to see if I can figure out what this thing is because I'm a spacefarer. I'm pretty sure I might have possibly seen this on another planet.
It is life science. Actually, yeah, I'll give you. It's not really a space feature, but I'll give you. Let's use your profession. You've never used it before. Go for it.
Thank you. One moment. Do I know what it is?
You have not heard of this thing before, but it looks like a some sort of. It's definitely an animal, and it looks like it's a natural animal as opposed to like magical or anything. And it looks like some sort of lizard creature. And from
Right.
the sounds it's been making so far, you're pretty sure it can roar a lot louder than it has.
Okay, so is that my turn or do I still have an action?
No, that's gaining information, so that's
Okay.
not.
So is that my turn or do I have an action?
You have an action.
You still have an
Thank
action.
you.
It's not your turn.
All right. So I am going to shoot at it. And I do nothing to it. All right. Well, Mixik may be irritated.
Alright. By the way, I added a bunch of sounds, so most of your attacks should now have sounds.
Okay.
Alright, so this thing has that, so alright, so it started to move toward Zitri, but then you shot at it, so it turns and attacks you, Nikos. And
Nikos, do you have your +1 AC for having an entropy point?
it is going to bite you.
I think your AC is lower than 29 though, so.
Alright, so you take 12 points of damage, 10 because of your 2 temporary hit points you guys had from your downtime activities. Alright, Treble Clef. He's not into hit points yet. I can move 5, 10, 15. Okay, so she's going to move up 10 feet. No, I don't want to get that close. It's hard to, I was trying to move on the, just going to move up 5 feet. Trying to move on the 2D mode view, and I couldn't tell where she was. She's going to blast it with her overheat. As this jet of fire comes blasting from her hands in a big giant cone, and she's able to make sure it doesn't hit Nikos. It fails its save, so take some fire damage.
Yay, dabblage.
Riven.
Well, 2 of Riven's guns wouldn't work on this thing. So, well, would probably hit it, but would not actually hit it. So, he is going to go ahead and he will go ahead and take a full action to make a full attack.
Okay.
Gotta start crit fishing early. See, this is why we crit fish.
All right, so
This is a sonic weapon.
pistol. All foes have concealment from you for 1d3 rounds. All right, so that means if you hit, you have to roll to see if you actually hit.
Great. For 2 rounds. Okay, well.
Roll your second hit.
Oh, he came up to me. No. Ah, you do not get to have frog leg dinner. Go away.
Okay, you ran up to him.
I
Anyway,
didn't up to-
Riven,
Since you weren't
Riven,
here, you took 14 points of damage. So 10
10.
total of 12. You had 2 temporary hit points, so whatever that does for your entropy.
Okay.
Yeah, Riven just missed both of his attacks, so you know.
Oh, my turn. Hmm. I'm gonna, yeah, shooting stars. How does this work? Do I just click the damage next to it, Smith?
Correct. If you're not moving, then it's 3 attacks. So I think you have a 4d3 plus.
It's
I mean a 3d4 plus.
3d4 plus
Yeah.
3.
Yep.
That's what I'm doing.
All right. 10 points of damage to it as these um, missiles come flying out, and it sort of snaps. Trying to figure out what's happening. And so that is your full action. So you get the 3 things. Next round, Riven.
Well,
The sand
gotta
is
just keep crit fishing, right?
getting in your eyes and stuff. Okay. So you're shooting them. 5
I don't know
on a
why none of
dice.
my attacking is actually targeting them, but it's getting annoying.
Hmm.
10 is not going to cut it either.
Well,
I would try completely closing your character sheet and then grabbing it from the characters. Just for funsies. See if that helps. If not, I'll try redragging you guys. I'll do that anyway. Where is Zitri? I'll redrag you.
I need to
I'll reset the token for you. Okay. Oh, Trouble Clef. 1 spell down. Let's see. Sure, you're not gonna
this
have
is
any other
just the check.
fights. There you go.
It's still not targeting him.
Yeah, it is versus. Oh
Doesn't
no,
tell
it's
you
not.
whether you're not. Yeah.
Well, I haven't redrug Riven, so let's
Oh.
see. She's going to. What does that do? One round for every 3 levels. All right, so she starts mumbling, and you see the thing sort of its head twists and jerks as it's looking around, trying to figure out what's happening, who's talking to it. Ooh, a 2 on the dice. It fails, so it is confused. For 1 round. Begin their turn within 20 feet of it. Okay. So you hear it start making move. All right, making noise. Whispers. Is there any specifications on the targets? It does not. Okay. Takes a move action to move half its speed in a random direction. Target must attempt a will save, and on a failure, it whispers incoherently and takes a move action to move half its speed. So I'm gonna say that's gonna happen on its turn. because it can't take a react. It doesn't say take a reaction. It says it takes a move action. So we will worry about that on its turn, which is right now. All right, so I need a D8. But I had a D8.
Mm.
All right, so Nikos, you're going to get a attack of opportunity.
Okay, so he's moving away. I'm going to try and smack him with my club as he moves by. And I miss him.
All right, he is no longer confused. Per the spell, he is very confused in IRL, in real life. All right, Trog. This thing has not come up against spellcasters before.
It's like also probably hasn't seen any of our races before.
Okay. So I'm on
Acidic mist.
Rip.
He succeeded. Does he take half if you
let me read that.
saves?
Corrosiveness does not. You, fortitude. Nope.
Acidic.
You call forth a corrosive atmospheric gas that to damage your opponent. Creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 damage. The corrosive mist does not obscure vision.
Okay, so you actually wouldn't have saved right now anyway, and fortitude is half. So it says saving throw, fortitude half, but it wouldn't save anyway. It happens on its turn. All right. So where are you putting the cloud? Are you putting closer to Nikos? Obviously, you're not going to hit Nikos, but or farther away from Nikos. Because it's 10-foot radius. So
yeah. Where do I want? Like, he's taking up. So like, I don't. Like, right. Right.
so you want him in the center of it then? So it'll be 5 feet all around him,
Yeah.
off
like,
to the side. Okay, no problem.
Yeah, that way it won't. Not in danger.
Click, click. Spick. It is 4.
Okay. Now we got one more spell.
All right. So you should be able to see the acid now. If you guys can't, you may want to close and open the map as Nikos.
Oh, there we go. But now I got him.
Nikos, you there?
Well, I'm here.
Okay.
I said okay. Let's see here. Okay, so as a move action, I want to declare that I am going to use 2 of my entropy points on my next turn to increase the damage of my next entropic strike. So I'm declaring that. And then right now I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Still miss. So close yet so far away.
All right. So you use your move action to make a declaration and shot.
Yep.
All right, Zetri.
Citri's going to go ahead and move 15 feet closer. Actually, I don't know if that. I think that only takes me 10 feet closer, so she's moving 20 feet instead. Boop.
Okay.
There we go. And she's going to go ahead and cast Death's Door on it. So it gets to make a save. That's a failure. So it goes ahead and takes this damage as well as 2 strength damage.
For how long?
1 minute. And then that is her turn.
All right.
Oh, that's because it was never my turn. I can't pass the turn.
Top of the next round. All right. So Troublecliff sees this cloud of acids there. Wants to try to pin it down. Let's see. There's a couple things they can do. They can. Let's see. This is. Make it dazzled or blinded if it fails. Doesn't think that's going to help a whole lot. So let's go. She's going to go ahead and cause an area to become difficult terrain. So it's going to become like a swamp as it sinks, visibly sinks into the swampy area.
This thing may look lizard-like, but maybe not swamp kind of lizard-like.
And she's going to take the. Nobody's moving up to it to hold it into the acid. So
Pretty rude, Nikos. Come on.
she will yell. Yeah, so she'll just put it the same spot as the acid is to make it easy. All right, Riven. He has a pike too. I don't know which one is better for him.
I mean, he has a minus. Well, he has a higher chance to hit with a gun.
Okay.
So he's gonna go ahead and try to shoot it again. I don't remember if this is 2 or 3 rounds after he became unable to sense things. So
It is on. It's just concealed and it's gone, so it's no longer there. He is not concealed to it. I put it on him, and it went away. So whatever you did, it's now targeting him.
it's because I'm manually dragging it, because just
Okay.
rolling the dice isn't working. Just annoying, but you know.
Let's try it now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what would do that. I have not seen that happen before. Let me try one other thing. See him. Works for me. Now try it. Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
Yep, Instagram hates me. Hey guys, I'm starting to
Zitri.
come to the conclusion that I don't think Riven can hit it while doing a full attack. I don't think he can unless he gets a crit.
Zitri.
Anyway, Zitri. Let me see. I don't think yeah, that's not. Oh, guys, I'm gonna try using another. No, actually, I don't want to do that. Okay. She's gonna go ahead and pull out. Actually, no, she already has it out. She's going to go ahead and shoot at it with her 0 rifle.
Okay.
And fuck it. I guess I'll try crit fishing with both characters, guys. Eventually it'll happen.
That's a hit. All right, so it slams into it, and a patch of frost appears. Trog.
Well, I'm pretty much out of spells that'll hurt it, so I'm gonna start shooting at it.
Okay. Nice. That's a hit. All right. Hold on a second. Let me check something. Here. No. Actions. Okay, go ahead. Roll damage. And get that spell ready, because it's going to be his turn here shortly. And he'll need to make a save after Nikos.
Okay, Nikos is moving up to it.
Okay. Slide. You hop 5 feet forward.
And I'm going to use my entropic strike against them.
And so what does your declaration thing do?
So if I hit them, then I get to roll a 1d4 for each entropy point I use. Extra damage.
Okay. So roll the d4s first.
Okay.
I don't think I have it coded, do I? Entropy points, no. Summary.
Okay, give me a second. I gotta get stuff out of the way.
Alright, so now add 3 and then roll damage. 3 in the modifier.
Okay, I got you.
Alright, so you slam into it with your fist. And scales start to flake off as the entropy All right. So this thing roars. So some of you have +2. Actually, all of you have +2 or +4 to a save, first save. So if you have look in the combat tracker, you'll see what your modifier is. 2, 3, 4. Come on. Okay, +4. So make sure you put that in your modifier.
What are you talking about?
From the downtown activities.
On your the combat tracker, everybody has a +4 save or +2 save.
Where do
You
I see that?
in the
Combat tracker.
combat tracker. And the effects on your character.
Thank you.
It looks like it's just Treble Clef and Trog that have a +4. I think that's because they were AFK and then they
So
did
if
this.
everybody's done that, I
I have
need
a
a
+2.
DC 13 will saving throw. Everybody roll a will saving throw. As this thing
I had 7
roars.
hit.
Wow. Alright, so
You're gonna die
Trog,
right here.
you had a +4. And it was DC 13, so Riven, Treble Clef, and Nikos
Huh.
are shaken.
The +4.
All right, everybody, the 3 of you who failed, give me a D4. Riven.
So I should have had a +9 total then.
Yep,
Yes.
you succeeded anyway.
Okay. I didn't need it.
Riven got 2. Nikos. You are shaken.
But not stirred.
Been wanting to watch Spaceballs lately.
And you rolled 3. All right, who else failed? Oh, Treble Clef.
I didn't feel. I got a T-shirt off of Timu. It's got Rick Moranis' character on it.
Oh, that's cute.
Lord Helmet. And it says, I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
She also rolled
Ooh.
3.
Damn.
All right, so after it roars, it's then going to turn and bite at Nikos. Chompy chomp.
Again. Give me megaphone and roar at it again.
Minimum damage. It has a strength defect right now, so it gets 9. So, and then Trog, go ahead and roll your effect against it. It's save and then the damage.
Oh.
So you took 9
Still,
damage,
still.
Nikos, whatever that does for your entropy points.
So how am I doing this? Click the blue dot or the...
Yes, that should do it for that spell. And then roll damage. Should be a red. Yep.
3. You took 3 damage.
All right.
So like 1.5.
And then the duration of that is acid splash. Let's see. It is 1 round per level. All right, so next round it goes away.
Took a little bit of damage from it.
All right, Trog, what would you like to do?
I'm shooting this.
Go to bed.
Yeah. That is actions. I still got him targeted. Do not. Yes. Bam.
Way to go, Charles! Woo!
I mean, what?
All right. Target is flat-footed for 1d4 rounds. Give me a d. Let me make it. It is a DC 22 Fortitude save. Go ahead and give me a d4 while I check this. So flat-footed means it has a +/- 2 to its armor class, but it also cannot take reactions. Ooh, it just made it save. So it's 2 rounds instead of 4.
Sedge.
All right, so she's going to do its Void Whispers again. This time it saved. Riven.
Well, Riven now is shaken, so he really is gonna have a hard time hitting this thing. So you know what? I know I said that I realized that he probably can't hit without a crit, but I'm just gonna hope that he crits. Yep. And Citri is also gonna shoot at it. It's also going to go ahead and do a full attack.
All right.
There's Riven's crit.
All right. And you're shooting with
This
an
is
energy
cold
rating.
damage.
The target moves 1 step down the wisdom. Okay, that's not going to matter. Okay.
Oh shit! Yeah, gotta put that in chat or in on.
So
Yeah,
just roll
give
it
me a
again.
second.
Does it have a crit of
Staggered. Looks like it put it on
Okay.
automatically, or did you do
Yes, it
that?
did.
Nice. Now here's part 2 of crit fishing.
It's on
That's a hit.
Amazon Prime.
All right, Nikos.
All right. Well, since I'm still next to him, I'll use the Entropic Strike again.
Okay.
Only. Oh, do I want to use my fist or do I want to use my axe? If I use my axe, what do I roll? The Entropic Strike or the axe?
Manta, I believe it's Tropic Strike, isn't it?
Yes, Entropic Strike.
And then if I'm using my axe, is it the damage for the axe?
No, it's just the damage for the Entropic Strike.
Okay.
You're basically using your axe as like a carrier for the Entropic Strike.
Okay. Well, that sucks.
Mostly flavor, yeah.
Oh,
All right. Trog, go ahead and do that roll again for the spell,
okay.
and that will go away as it tries to chomp again. So roll the damage for it. There we go, a little bit better damage.
Oh, yeah, I rolled it twice, sorry.
And
That's
he
all right. The
does
first roll
chomp
was
on you. 2 damage plus his bonus, so 10 more damage to you.
like I said, I'm gonna die here.
But you're getting many entropy points.
You just now got into hit points. This is the first time you've been into hit points.
Yeah, and I'm using them as fast as I get them.
All right, so that's where we will leave it. Thank you for playing with me, guys. As you go,
Thanks for TMing.
Thank you.
fighting the sand
I'm
and the
good.
storms and the wind and the rain on this new planet.
That's it.
Don't
I'm
forget,
gonna go watch Spaceballs and fall asleep.
there you go.
Okay.
Don't forget to like, subscribe. Happy Mother's Day to all of you out there.
I'm glad tomorrow's my Friday.
And whatever else you do, enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
Good night,
Good night,
guys.
guys.
Enjoy the movie.